Okay, listen. Now, this may be a stupid hot take, but I want you to tell me if I'm wrong or right. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite and one of the best support characters so far that I have played in Overwatch 2. For those unfamiliar, in Overwatch 2, we only have these as support characters, the same roster that has been shifted over from Overwatch 1. There is nobody new in the healing category. It is only one new character so far, and that is a damage dealer. With our current roster, I can say for sure that Ana is a very great pick. One of my favorite characters, but she's not the one that I'm talking about here. Moira is also very good. I definitely see a lot of Lucio play, but one of the most underrated characters that I haven't seen much around in, in just random games, it definitely has to be Bridget. It really does. Now, to give you a little bit of background, because I know you want to know, right? First, in Overwatch 1, I am a massive support player. I really am. I had all of those priority passes stacked up from multiple matches of just sitting there in support because it is my favorite category. I used to love playing Moira. I used to love playing Lucio, Mercy, Baptiste. There were so many, I think it's Baptiste. It is. And there were so many different things with support back then. Nowadays, or now in Overwatch 2, it definitely has changed. The support category is a little bit, I will say, dry. Yes, the same roster has been transferred over. When you see tank, they definitely got a big revamp, yeah? It's now one tank, and some of those tanks had massive reworks. When you look at the damage category, you had an additional character, and damage really does feel very different when it comes to it. Support is the same old, right? You're playing a support character, you're healing your teammates, you're doing all that. There wasn't a massive change around them, but again, it's still fun. I love being a support character nonetheless, but you can see, and it is a kind of big, community, I guess you could say nitpick with the game, that support doesn't actually feel too revamped, and it isn't something that people want to jump into. You can also kind of guess that from support being a literal 10-second queue in comparison to damage being like 20 minutes almost at some points. Now again, the top picks for support, just so you know, I will say still include Lucio. I'm telling you, Lucio is crazy in this game, and he definitely has one of the best kits for support, one of my favorite characters also on the side. But when it comes to Bridget, she is highly underrated. I've seen a lot of people putting her like, when they make a tier list or whatever, they say she's B tier. You could say bottom A tier. I'm telling you now, she is very good with her meta and with her entire passives. Remember, dealing damage heals other teammates around you, then just passively healing. You can do so many things, making such a solid push with her. She can hit you from range. There are so many different things, and if you've ever run into a solid team when running Bridget, you can see they can make some insane pushes, and sometimes she can be such a clutch character at a turning point in the game. She does so many different things. Her shield definitely can help on backline and frontline. Her healing can occur with like just her standing from miles away. She can help heal. As she does damage, she also heals. She can keep teammates alive. She's practically like kind of Lucio in that way, that when she's doing damage, just passively healing around her. Then she can actively heal also, and then above it all with her like shield dash kind of. The stun occurs a little bit, right? It does like disorient the player a little bit, and it does create a thing that you can just kind of get a kill off here and there, and it's very good. I'm telling you, she is definitely a sleeper pick. Like, I say it right now, I just don't see her enough. In the matches that I've played, I don't run into Bridget's. I run into Lucio's constantly, Ana's constantly, Zenyatta also, which I kind of wonder. Zenyatta definitely, I really hope to see a little bit of a rework on, or just a little bit of a change, right? He is solid, and he really will always be, but I definitely feel that he also kind of gets knocked off here and there. Just some things that I've seen with him and overall playing as him, definitely, he could use a little bit of a change. Hot topic, or hot take right there, but you let me know if I'm wrong on that one too. And again, not only that, the one thing that I love to do is just DPS support here and there as memes. With Bridget, you can definitely play very aggressive at the point, right? She actually does do really good healing when it comes to it, and she does have a lot of self-healing, okay? As she's dealing damage, as she has her passive kicking off, all of that does a decent amount. And then also, while you're using that shield, defending your teammates, doing whatever, she has a very good, ability to be on the front line and do a lot of stuff in order to like change the pace of the game, kind of, crowd control in certain areas. She does have potential, and I will say it now, you will see some more usage as we progress further into the game, and as, again, more changes occur, more things occur. I really wonder how they will handle Zenyatta and some other characters that I still see, have a little bit of a, I guess you can say, drawback on them. Again, they have been slowly working, and they have been slowly updating and, patching some characters, fixes for some characters, and all of that. So again, with Bridget, I will say it right now, she is, and I will say it, very high there on A tier if you want to put this on the tier list type thing. She is a very good healer, very good damage dealer, crowd control. She can do so many different things as her status of support. She can help in so many ways. Her shield is very useful in just many situations. She can block ults. In one of the pieces of the game, gameplay. I think Junkrat, used his ultimate, and then as I put out the shield at the same time, it blocked the ultimate perfectly. I survived with a little bit of damage taken. It was a good day. That's a very good thing. In so many ways, if you have a good Bridget player, you will do very good, and I feel like she is a definite sleeper unit. Again, you let me know how you feel about this and if you disagree with me, but I want to know, what is your take on it? Do you hate her? Do you think she's definitely like F tier, B tier, C tier even? What do you think? But again, that's my entire take, and that's what I wanted to show you here today. And again, I had some Bridget gameplay rolling in the background there. Let me know what you guys think about it. That's all I want to talk about. Peace out, enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And if you haven't already, just like and subscribe. It helps out a ton.